Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. Before I head into Ranked, I would just like to talk about something that happened to me recently. I was censored by YouTube, and I don't appreciate this, YouTube. I do not appreciate that you deleted my comment automatically. You can argue your way out of this because, well, I'm not really that big, so you don't care that I exist, but you're not exactly the only corporation out there that doesn't. And because the entire country doesn't really care either. Individuals do, though, so don't worry, individuals do. I'm not getting carried away, I'm just saying. What? I mean, Google owns YouTube, but I was talking about YouTube specifically. Anyway, I was censored. One of my comments was deleted. Now, I'm not mad that the comment itself was deleted. I'm mad because I was being censored, and the implications of that are not pleasant. And because I'm sure it's happening to other people as well. And my comment, well, it was trash. So I'm allowed to, it was trash, so I accepted that the comment shouldn't be on the platform. And I moved on. But I was censored, and I'm pissed. Anyway, I just want to remember what this deck is for. Please do not ban me, Konami. Konami, you make this game! You came up with the concept. Do not ban me for wanting to know what my deck is for. Dear God. I am against censorship. I am very against it, although there are very select circumstances where I'm like, I don't mind if they take this out. I don't mind if they do that. I heard they did that with one of the scenes involving Roa, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Probably one of the only major things in there that's worth censoring. Oh God, Roa, you're a disaster. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself, Roa! I bet you're not, though. Hello, Sartorius. You remind me of something. What was it? I felt like... hold on, when was this? When did this thought come to mind? It was, I don't even want to say it anymore. The answer is still no. Get away from me. You're possessed. I have to stop you. Although there was a moment when I was like, I would be like, yeah, she'd probably give me a correct fortune. No. No, he would not. No. I'm just like, fuck you. Screw this censorship. I hate it. I've hated it since I was in middle school, actually. And 4Kids might be like, well, you're what, 12? Yeah, we were trying to censor that because you're way too young to know about this shit. Okay. I'm too young to know this, and... okay, I got it, 4Kids. You'd censor my childhood, I got it. You'd censor my childhood, I already know that. If you censored Merrick's, you'd censor mine. It's kind of ridiculous that there's still censorship in this franchise. I mean, honestly. But then again, I'm not sure if I care that much anymore. It's just, there are some things I don't feel should be censored. Like Bell, for example. Although then again, they did do some things that were very awful. Okay, I guess I can understand some of it. But, I mean, you don't have to change their gender for kids. Actually, they gave them a gender. They didn't really change their gender. They just gave them a gender. They decided Belle was going to be a woman. I guess because they assumed that our censorship wasn't going to work. Unless, of course, they made you Belle a woman. For kids, I think the implications would be a lot, I don't know where you're going with that decision. But whatever your mind was on, I think it would have been easier to leave it unchanged. Just saying. Yubel looks fine uncensored. Don't argue with me. I think Yubel looks fine. I mean, we know I've got this opinion. No one is surprised to hear about it. But I probably should shut up before I do something else. That's very stupid. You know that one time I attacked you, Belle? And I'm just like, the hell? Why would I do that? Why? You know, I felt like shit that day, so that's probably why. But, I mean, honestly, that still doesn't explain why I did it. I'm still confused. Like, what? I'm very obsessed, man. People can tell. And Sartorius isn't pleased. Yeah, I don't care if you're pleased. You're possessed. I'm gonna have to do something about this. Okay, I'm gonna take out your life points. Because they don't need to exist anymore, and I'm tired of you being possessed. Oh god. I'm pretty sure there was one moment when I was like, my fortune is fucked, so Sartorius would give me an accurate fortune, and this was on a night where I was really feeling like garbage. And I got up, I felt better, it was weird, it was very interesting. I have moments like this, and I just go back and forth between them. But I also have a lot of issues in general. I had a therapist appointment today. I was called beforehand and told that my therapist is sick. So I had to reschedule. Meanwhile, people watching this might think I need to see a therapist, even though I already see one. Androa, shut up, leave me alone. I've already finished our event. I've decided I probably don't need to redo it until the rerun. You're getting a rerun, right? I don't think Konami is going to skip reruns for 7s. I do not apologize to anyone that isn't a fan of 7s. If you don't like 7s, alright, but Konami doesn't care about your opinion. I talk to the void all the time in surveys. Alright, why am I in ranked even though I'm done with Roa's event? I want a duel. And also, I'm just sick of censorship. I do realize that I joined this. I don't know why some days, but I did. Also, I had a dream last night that I joined a VTuber agency. It was a weird dream. And why would I pick someone's... Why would I join a VTuber agency just because I'm subscribed to that VTuber? And Brain, where were you? Why would I do that? Sure, it's probably fun, but why? I've got a brain of my own. I've got my own identity. I don't copy people. I don't copy their content or join agencies just because someone I like is part of it. Just because I like your content doesn't mean we'd get along. We might be rivals or enemies, honestly. I might like your content, but I have no idea if you'd like me. Oh, hello, Yummy Merrick. Why are you here? Are you trying to defend that you're the real Merrick? No, you're not. You're not. Stop lying. You are not the real Merrick. You were never the real Merrick. I want the real Merrick in the game, and I don't want anyone arguing with me. Let me have this. Although one person on Reddit is just like, your opinion sucks. I'm like, okay, it sucks, but you do not have the authority to say that Konami will not release him at some point. You can say that I won't get an event I want, but Merrick is unreleased, so I could still do his event if Konami decides that they're going to do one. They can still do that. They can decide they're going to. And I do expect them to at some point, even though some people on Reddit are just like, not happening. Okay, well, you do have a very good argument so far. But the problem with that argument is we have no idea what Konami is planning or going to do. Also, Konami changes its mind all the time, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure they've already done that. Maybe that's why Merrick Ishtar isn't in the game, and Yummy Merrick is. By the way, Yummy Merrick is not the real Merrick, even though the real Yummy Merrick thinks he's the real one. I read that. I don't know how recently ago this was, but I read that. I was looking for something, I'm not sure what. You might be wondering why I was on his page. I can't remember. But I do know I was on Odeon's page as well. I was on Odeon's page, that is correct. And I was also on Merrick's father's page because I wanted to remember why I hate his guts. I hate Merrick's father. I needed to know why. And then I remembered why. And it was painful. It was painful. Dude, he was worse than I remembered. Probably because 4Kids censored him, I would imagine. Secret password! Dude, that is a nice name for a card. It's right there with Mind Taxers, which, yes, is the name of a real card. And it's also alongside Self-Destruct button, which is also a real card. You want to see both cards? I've got them. Pretty sure I could show you. You could also just Google it or something, and those cards would come up. But Mind Taxers, you might have trouble finding it, because you would have to use that kind of talk. You know, a specific way of speaking. Meanwhile, you can look up Self-Destruct button, and I believe it's banned. My strategy for draws involved it. And draws aren't very interesting, unfortunately. I thought the dialogue would be better. Although there is one character that I swear did have dialogue that was interesting enough for me to at least get a draw against that character. It may have been Chaz, but I'm not sure if that's entirely true. I think it was probably from Chaz. You may be wondering why I would keep thinking that. I don't know. To be fair, I do remember that I didn't do this with very many characters. I know I did it with Jaden, I know I did it with you, Belle, obviously. And I know that I did it with Chaz because, I don't know. I was very curious. He seems to think that I can't pick my own. He seems to hate my fashion sense. So you know. To be fair, he was only being kind of petty because you know, is black really Jaden's color? It's my color. And white isn't my color. So yeah. Now, my opponent might think I'm going slow, but Merrick, chill. You need to chill, Merrick. Except you can't, because we're both unable to. I don't even remember how the stack works. I don't even know if I've studied it. I haven't studied it. That's the problem. Oh, yeah. You got rid of my card? You dare get... Wait a minute, hold on. Of course my opponent is going to dare to do things. That's just what my opponent does. Okay, you added that. Okay, sure. My turn is over, and I assume you're about to kill me. And he would act, and Yummy Merrick would actually kill me. Yeah. Not for going. If we're going to talk about characters that would kill me, Yummy Merrick would kill me. Ubel would probably kill me, but that depends. And Quattro, I was obsessed with him once. He wouldn't kill me, he would just hurt me. A lot. And probably just my life points over and over because he's a sadistic bastard. But he wouldn't kill me, so there's that. Oh god. To be fair, I don't think that I have a reason to complain about how he duels. Because I like him because of how he duels. And in general, because I like characters like Quattro. Even though I've roasted Quattro a lot. I've also roasted a lot of characters. Even though I really actually like them. Like Chaz. I roast Chaz all the time. But obviously his ego is basically indestructible, so you can't really do anything to him because his ego is just that powerful. His ego is more powerful than some of the egos I've seen in real life. His ego is very, very powerful. I'm not even sure whose ego is more powerful, Kaiba's or Chaz's. And that is a very cursed statement because I just don't know who has a stronger ego. And I do know that Chaz is less likely to argue with death. Chaz is less likely to argue with death, but we're moving on, aren't we? Okay, that was an interesting duel. I lost. Let's continue. And now I've learned a thing or two within the past 24 hours. The main thing I've learned is I am very... Oh, hello, Pegasus. Are you here to defend yourself? From what? Dude, why does my brain go in a billion directions and it never tells me what my deal is? Dear Lord. I probably came up with this stupid reason to hold a grudge. And it's not even a real grudge. I mean, honestly, it's worse than Yummy Bakura's slight grudge. Do you remember the name of Yummy Bakura's level 10 deck? It's Slight Grudge. It's a very weak grudge. For a villain, Yummy Bakura has a slight grudge? Yummy Bakura should level up his grudges. He's slacking off. He's slacking off on the grudges here. That's not good. He expects to destroy me with a level 10 deck. To be fair, Loomis and Umbra have terrible decks. So I do think that he would be able to do that. He would be able to destroy both of them. Yeah, at just level 10. Because those two suck. Dear Lord. Okay, there is one problem. The problem is, I haven't read anything. Okay, I see. I have no idea. You can negate that? Okay. I'm reading, Pegasus! Okay, I'm done reading. Wait a minute, I meant to activate that! So hopefully the music is a bit louder and there's more of a balance. I do realize that in some of Roa's videos, they're going to be a bit loud. You know, like the last video I recorded. But I'm not sure if I should re-record his event because he's just going to get a rerun anyway. Even though, you know, I didn't have to I don't have to re-record his event again. But I want to. And then I want to post what I've currently re-recorded. So basically I want to upload his event twice. For no reason. In a row. We know I've covered reruns. But I don't even want to bother waiting for the rerun first. No, instead of waiting, I want to just, you know, cover that in one sitting. I've even considered 3. I've even considered Pegasus doesn't care about Roa's reruns or anything about Roa. He just wants me to shut up. Fair. The player might think the same thing, to be honest. I don't know. There are a lot of players that just don't give a shit about rush format, and some players hate 7s in general. Some of them hate 7s and Go Rush. Some of them hate Go Rush, and yeah. I understand if you have an issue with Rush Era and the format in general, but I like both formats for different reasons, and I like both eras. I don't think there's a problem with this. I think the only problem here is that it's way too easy for me to just make misplays no matter which format I'm playing. Honestly, I'm not even sure how I'm going to do with this upcoming tournament. The Goha Cup. Dear God. I'm not even sure if I can make videos for those that are interesting. Because seriously. So who's here? Oh, that was a stupid question. I saw before I pronounced. My bad. Okay, speaking of Quattro, I'm just gonna kick his ass before maintenance. Before maintenance, I have to destroy Quattro. Give me a second. Give me a second. I know he's here somewhere because I purposely left him here. To be honest, I should have updated this deck. Why haven't I done that? You know, now that I think about it, I haven't covered the updates for December. Well, it's a pretty boring month. But to be fair, I'm also still behind. And you may be wondering what... I'm not playing the Supreme King. Why did I do that? It was a habit, I swear. You may be wondering why I would go to Zaxa World and make a mistake like this. When I know that I'm not... Dude, I know. I mean, listen. Things just blur together sometimes. They blend. It's like something weird just happens. I can't explain it. It's just a thing. Though, if he wins, I wonder what he says. But you think I'm going to just allow that? Hell no. Although, he's probably going to win because I messed up. Four wants me to act like a normal fan, and I'm anything but a normal fan. I could never be a normal fan. I tried. I actually don't think I can defend that I did. I don't think I can say that I ever did try. That claim really doesn't add up. It just doesn't. Okay, I need a card I can summon because I messed up the first time. Oh god. Okay, well, that's my fault. I cannot blame anyone for this. I cannot blame the RNG, just my own stupidity. Damn. Your dueling was awesome, just not as good as mine. Oh, are you saying that because you won? You're stupid. I mean, I don't actually believe that, but I don't think that was a good duel at all. I think I was stupid. We were both, yeah, I was dumb. You may wonder why I would say the Quattro was stupid when I was the one that was stupid. Okay, I know Quattro isn't stupid, but I've got a defense. I've got a defense, but not right now. Training with Trey and Quentin is paying off. Never underestimate us humans. Good idea. I should stop doing that. Let's move on. Anyway, guys, that's going to try things up for this video. I'm unlikely to record Roa's event again because he's just going to get another rerun and it would be too redundant. And I'm tired. I need a break, and November is ending soon, and I'm behind. I have to make sure that I reach that word count. I'm a writer first and a duelist second. I'll be back later.